Hey friends, oh boy, am I excited to share with you that the book is out. The book is out. It's not printed yet, but real estate is hot, fundraising is not. 5 keys to revolutionize how charities and champions fund causes, careers, companies, and communities. Matter of fact, we have the guy coming today to wrap my rig. He's going to be putting the book cover on both sides of the rig. On the back of it will be donate real estate. You choose the charity, we'll do the rest. On the front of the rig will be rollingwiththerock.com. So we are putting it all out there, looking to educate the nonprofits. 1.3 million all have donations of real estate. They just don't know it. It's our job to help them know you can receive an average of $550,000 from one donation of real estate. It's our job, it's our honor, it is our calling as the real agents of change to let donors know about the tax benefits and, even more importantly, about how this helps them to leave legacy. We call these legacy listings because every donation of real estate needs to be listed and liquidated in order to give the cash to the nonprofit that the donor wants to have it. So it's a legacy listing, leaving legacy for the nonprofits that are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars, leaving legacy for the donors that are wanting to give 6 times more, and leaving legacy for the companies and career minded people who want to make money making a difference. The full commissions that the real estate agents make from these legacy listings are fabulous. So today, I want to let you know about the book. I want to let you know we have 2 podcasts that are starting. Every week, there will be the Real Agents of Change that will be live on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. The Real Agents of Change is where we will share the heartfelt stories, the emotional reasons why we want people to understand how this is such a big deal. We're going to be interviewing the nonprofits to tell us their story and what they would do with $550,000. We want to interview the people who've been helped, the addicts. Look, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I understand how important it is to have services in place for people who need help with addiction, domestic abuse, animals, you know, the children, the the children that are being raped, right? All of the horrible things that are going on in the world. We want to interview people who have been helped and served by nonprofits to share with you why these donations are so important. So that's the Real Agents of Change. We want to invite you to be on the show, share your story. Now, the second podcast, Fridays, real estate is hot, fundraising is not. And on this show, we get into the down and dirty details. How do these donations happen? How are they risk free for any of the 1.3 million nonprofits? The one that you run, the one that you love, the church that you go to, the veteran group that you get out and do the motorcycle rides with, any and all of them can benefit from the proceeds of real estate. So here's the truth that I mentioned. If you watch this video, you'll hear and you can't unhear. And the truth is, proceeds from gifts of real estate will always be a better way to fund nonprofits than a fundraiser, period. And we'll talk about that on Fridays. We need you, the CPAs, the financial advisors, the estate planning attorneys, the real estate agents, the mortgage companies, the title companies. Why? Because we need to educate people on the tax benefits. There's no capital gains tax paid on what people donate. They can write off the appraised value of the property as the basis for their tax deduction. There are so many benefits, and we need financial advisors in every city and every state to work with the donors to help them understand charitable remainder trusts and all that boring stuff that, frankly, I just don't care about learning. Our job is a big umbrella of letting people know that donations of real estate are not only a thing that's been around for 100 years, but that it is something that any and every nonprofit can benefit from with zero risk, zero money out of pocket. So we're letting people know that this is possible, but we need those of you who are specific experts to answer the questions about tax benefits and things like that. So, which show would you like to be on? Perhaps both. Maybe you're a financial advisor and you have a nonprofit because of something that happened to a child of yours. Maybe you're a real estate agent and you'd like to take legacy listings and you'd like to have your nonprofit supported and you'd like to bring together your real estate community, the mortgage company, the title company, the dog walker, the coffee shop, like cause marketing campaigns. Do campaigns that are based on causes. We're marketing our business with a cause in mind. Make money, make a difference. So, which show or both shows would you like to be on? They're quick, short, fun, 15-minute segments. And we're doing a book launch here in Sarasota, Florida, June 16th. We have a book launch to launch the book. If you'd like to get the first chapter for free, go to my profile and you can get the first chapter for free, or you can just get the book. And here's what I really, really, really want to share with you today. We do the Charitable Real Estate Masterclass once a month live. To know what charitable real estate is one thing. When you learn what it is, you'll know more than what 99% of people in your marketplace or your industry, no matter where you are, knows about this. You'll be in the top 1% of people who even know that it exists. But the bigger question is, now that you know that it exists, what do you do with it? What the hell do you do with it? So, Charitable Real Estate Masterclass, we go over all 5 keys. The first key to unlock revolutionary funding for causes, careers, companies, and communities, the first key is to learn. Just learn what the heck it is. Key number 2 is lead generate. You'll notice that they're all alliterated, all L words. So key number 2 is lead generate, because knowing what it is completely irrelevant if you're not lead generating, if you're not bringing in the donations of real estate, if you're not helping the nonprofits you love, if you're not being the service and support that you say you want to be to the world. Key number 2, lead generate. Key number 3, list and liquidate. We get into what is a legacy listing? How do we liquidate these properties with zero risk to the nonprofits and give full commission guaranteed to the realtor? Key number 4, leverage. 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 You know, I'm going to have my name legally changed because I have a first name that I was on my birth certificate. Cami is my middle name. I'm going to have it changed legally to Cami C.E. Baker and get rid of the first name because it's just confusing at the lawyer and the doctor. I'm always the first name. But I'm just wondering if maybe my middle name on my new birth certificate should be Leverage. Love leverage. Leveraging real estate for real change. Leverage. How? How do we let people know? Look, the Boys and Girls Club, Wounded Warrior, the church, the soup kitchen, the public radio, the university. How do we let people know that these donations are happening? We do it through leveraging by position, partner, promote with all the people in our community. And then key number 5, leave legacy. Legacy listings, leave legacy for the nonprofit, the donor, and the advisory community. All the people who can advise human beings that own real estate. Friends, if you're not making money from making a difference, if you're not making money because you're making a difference, if you're not making a difference while making money, you're missing the boat. When you bring personal, purposeful together with professional, profitable, and you make money making a difference, that's where the rubber meets the road. That's where the juice is. That's where the good living, the win, win, win. That is what we're talking about on the podcasts. That's what we're talking about in the book. That's what we're talking about at the Masterclass. And guess what? It's free. We want you to know. We want you to know that this is possible. So as you are watching all the stuff we do at the Real Agents of Change, you'll see the peace sign everywhere, including even on my ankle. It's the only tattoo that I have is a peace sign. And when I looked up the peace sign and I learned about the guy that created the peace sign, the history of the peace sign is back in the 60s during nuclear disarmament. There was a guy that was commissioned to create this symbol for a rally that was happening. And the flag men on the flag, when the on the aircraft carrier, when they have the flags that they hold up to give direction, one holding the flags down like this, and then another flag up and down like that. One is an N and one is a D, nuclear disarmament. So that part, this thing, and then the circle around it was created as the peace sign. And the peace sign was never trademarked or held back. They wanted people to use it. And now look at how popular it is and what it means to so many people. I bring that up because that's why the master class is free. Just like the peace sign was created and shared to the world for the people to want to create nuclear disarmament and peace, it's the same thing here. We want you to know it's free. And it's live once a month currently, and it happens to be next week. So go to my profile and get the link, The Rock, RAOC, therock.com/masterclass is where you can register for the masterclass. And of course, like any other Zoom meeting, seats are limited, so get yours now. And we also do it live in rooms and Zooms. So as we are here currently in Florida, if you have real estate companies, mortgage companies, big nonprofits, you got a boys and girls club that has a gymnasium that seats 300 people? Do you have an animal shelter that has a big yard that you could put up chairs? As a matter of fact, we're doing the book launch at The Haven. The Haven is a fabulous nonprofit in Sarasota who is featured in our book, and we're doing a book launch here. So when we do this book launch here, there'll be about 100 people that are live in that room, but we're also doing it on Zoom for the whole world to be a part of the book launch. So hang with us. Learn how this can help. Who do you want to fund? Whether it's the cause in the community or your career in your company, that's what we do. So Let us know which podcast you want to be on, and have a fabulous Friday the 13th.